Hey, what's up video editors, and this is Jack from AntiVFX, and in today's video we are going to talk about how to create this kind of GaryVee style video. If you already know about that, he's a really good person who has conquered the social media platforms. So this is his Instagram page, and you can see if you take a look at his videos. Let's see this one. So if you play this video,
you want to build an audience, it's not going to be bullshit engagement groups or fake followers or all the other horse.
Right, so he has a lot of videos on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, and he also give a lot of valuable information, especially if you are into social media marketing and you are producing videos for social media platforms. Creating his style, this kind of videos is pretty useful. Let's see how to create this kind of videos inside Adobe Premiere. So along this tutorial, I'm going to explain some extra tips and tricks that we can use to enhance the video production speed. So let's get started. First, you need to record your message. So if you are doing this for yourself, you have to record this. Normally, in the real world, GaryVee actually records a lot of content. So he basically records a very big session, and then he cut small pieces from that big session, right? So that means very empowering statements, and then he take these snippets and they create short videos for Instagram and Facebook and other platforms, LinkedIn, etc. So let's say this is your full interview and you have selected a part. So this clip is I got from YouTube, and he has a really good YouTube channel too. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel, also you can subscribe to that channel. So let's play the clip.
Went through high school. You all lived life trying to do shit to impress other people. And we still do it at scale. The only thing, listen, I'm not out here living my life trying to convince people how to make money like me, because making money is a talent, like singing and playing sports. Some people are better at it than others. Can it be taught? Of course it can be taught. You can always be better at something than you were at a starting point. I can be better.
By the way, if you don't know how to make this full screen inside Premiere, you can press the Control and tilde key. That way you can go to the full screen inside Premiere.
At dancing and singing and basketball. But I'm not fucking gonna be LeBron or Beyonce.
Alright, so this is the clip. So you have to mark the in point and out point of the clip. So I have already done that. So you can go to the in point, you can move the current time indicator to the in point of the clip and press the I. That will mark the in point, and then go to the end of the snippet and mark the press the O key. That way you can mark the out point of the clip. So we have marked this. Now we want to create a sequence that is matched with the Instagram resolution. So you can go to the project panel and then right click here and new item and new sequence. So this is the common method that we use to create Instagram videos, that is 9:16 aspect ratio. In order to create that sequence, in the editing mode you have to select that mode to custom like this. When you make this custom, you can change the frame size and vertical frame size. So for the horizontal, we type the 1080, and for the vertical size, we type the 1920, right? So that is 9:16 aspect ratio. Also, leave the aspect ratio to square pixel aspect ratio, and also frame rate, you can change it to 29 if has been changed. You can leave the other settings. Let's say you can name this sequence and click OK. By the way, if you are going to create this kind of videos again and again, you can save these settings as a preset. You can see here, you can see save preset, and let's say you can type the resolution, of course, let's say 1080 by 1920, right? So when you let's say Gary or something like that. So if you take a look at these videos has been created according to this resolution, and that's how you look like this. Of course, by the way, when you upload these videos to Instagram, and they will re-encode these videos to a lower resolution. So in order to make your final video appears very high quality, you have to create the video according to this resolution. So I click OK. Now it will create this as a preset, and you can when the next time when you are going to create a video, you can see this preset that we just created, and we can see the settings. So next time you can create new sequence and select this preset and click OK. It will create this new sequence, right? So you cannot see here because we haven't added anything. So now go to this sequence, and we have already marked the clip. Also you can Control C and go to this sequence and press Control V. So it will paste this clip to this new sequence, and you can see the sequence. So if you take a look at this, you can see because of that video is cropped, there is a black bars inside this video. So in order to get rid of this black bars, in your video may not be have this problem, but in this case we have to add the crop effect. So you can go to the effects and find the crop effect here. So this is under transform effects category. You can find the crop effect. So we select this and we add this crop effect, and then go to this section here. You can see crop parameters, and I'll zoom this to like 75 to see this correctly, and you can see this black bar, and I click the cursor here and it will activate. Now I press the up arrow key on my keyboard to precisely crop this video. So now we have done that, and then I can go to the top part, and this is the top crop percentage. I highlight this and I press the up arrow key on your keyboard. By that way we can precisely crop this video, right, like this. So if you go to the full size fit screen, we can see it is like this. So if you want to move this video, you can also use the position parameters here, and we can adjust the X position like this to make this center or something like that. Now also you can see we have this transparent pixels. So we have to create a white background. In order to create a white background, we have to create a new color matte. You can go to new item, and then you can select color matte. When you click on this, you can create a color matte. Because we have selected this sequence, the color matte will be automatically created according to that sequence settings. It is 1080 by 1920. So I click OK, and I select the color white like this and click OK. So now I move this clip to the upper track, right? So also you can use the Alt and upper key on your keyboard to move this to upper like this. And then I drag this color matte, and I drag and drop this color matte to the video track number 1, and I can extend this to this place. Also there is an easy method to extend this clip. You can see if you take a look at this sequence, and there is an option called extend selected edit to playhead like this. So if you use this option, because we have already selected the cut point of the color matte, we can easily extend to the playhead like this. You can see that's an easy method that you can use to extend clips like this. You can move this, and you can see I have assigned a keyboard shortcut, it's A. So I move the current time indicator this place, and when I press A, you can see the clip is getting trimmed. So if I go to the end like this, and you have to press A, and it will expand like this. So that's an easy way to trim and extend clips inside Adobe Premiere. Of course, you have to select this cut in order to do that, right? So now we have added this white frame. Let's take a look at this one. So this is the final video we have done so far.
All lived life trying to do shit to impress other people.
Right, so now the next option is we have to create this upper text like this to this video. So in order to do that, you can type the text like this, and also you can take this notepad and you can make the line breaks like this. By that way you can easily add the line breaks when you type text inside Premiere. I copy this text and I take the text tool here and I click here. Let's move here and I click here. You can see this text typing tool, and let's Control V. Now we type the text, but you cannot see that because it's black. Text color is black. So I move, and when you are working with the text inside Adobe Premiere, you have to take this Essential Graphics panel. So if you cannot do this Essential Graphics panel, you can take this window and you can turn on this Essential Graphics panel like this. Right, so now I move this text to, you can see here, the position of that text. We can change the Y position of the text, something like this. And also you have options to center this text here, right? So currently it is left aligned. So I'll zoom this to see this properly. So currently it is left aligned. So I make this center. You can see center aligned text. And also you can align this text to center of this sequence easily using this option. You can see align horizontally. So when you click on this, it will easily align this text like this. Also, if you need, you can turn on the safe margins. That way you can easily adjust the positions and something like that to make it look good. Also, you can also change the font. If you want to change this font, I have used the Oswald bold font. If you like something else, you can change this. Of course, you have to select this text before you change the font. Otherwise, you cannot see the changes. Right, so something like that. I think Oswald bold will be good. Right, so, and also I want to highlight the last part of the text. In order to do that, I click 2 times and it will select the lower text, and I go to the fill option here and I click here. I change this text color to something like this. So now we have prepared the text like this. You can extend this text to the entire time by dragging this like this. So now we have created the video, and if you expand this, you can see we should move this clip to the beginning. So now everything is properly aligned. Let's play this to see what we have done so far.
You all went through high school. You all lived life trying to do shit to impress other people. And we still do it at scale. The only thing, listen, I'm not out.
Alright, so now the next option is we have to add the captions. Right, so normally, by the way, I forgot to mention something. If you want to find the exact font that GaryVee is using, you can take a screenshot of this image, right, like this, and you can go to this website called the fontsquirrel.com, and you can upload that image to this place. I'll show you example here. So if you, let's say you have added something like you can upload an image to this place, and you can identify the font name that this person has been used, right? So that way we can get the exact look that video has, right? So that way we can do that. So the next option is we have to add the captions. So there is an easy method to add captions. In order to do that, you can export this audio file as an MP3 file, and then you can upload that MP3 files to this rev.com. Of course, this is a paid platform. You have to pay $1 per 1 minute, right? So if you want to take captions, right? So sorry, they have increased the price. It's $1.25, right? So you can upload the text here, sorry, MP3 file, and then you can download a .srd file, and then you can import that srd file to your project like this. This is a srd file. Actually, this is not the same srd file, but if you take a look at the properties, you can see this is the srd file that we can get from the rev.com, and when you import this srd file, you can see we get this srd file, and you can drag and drop this to the top of this video like this, and you can see the text here. So captions like this, of course, because these captions are from a different project, so it is not matched with the audio, but this is the way that you do it in a real world project. Right, so then you can adjust these captions. This is the caption panel, and when you select this SRT file, you can see the caption text inside this caption panel. Then you can highlight all these things, and you can change the font and all other details, font color. If you want to change this color to something else, you can use this adjustment here like this, right? So we changed that color, but I think black is better in this case, right? So that way we can create the subtitles that you need. Also, you can increase the font size and other changes to this captions within this captions panel, right? So I'm planning to create a separate tutorial about captions because it's a separate tutorial and there are a lot of complicated things that you need to understand when you are creating captions, but you can do that easily by using this website, right? So let's play what we have done so far.
You all went through high school. You all lived life trying to do shit to impress other people.
Right, so you know that the captions are not exactly matched with the audio track because we didn't do the actual transcribing process, but of course if you want to manually add captions, you can right click here and new item, and you can click on captions, and you can create open captions and click OK, and then you can delete this and you can drag this to the this timeline, and then you can, when you go to the captions timeline, then you can type your text word sentence by sentence like this. That way you can easily add the captions to this video. So this is how you create GaryVee style videos inside Adobe Premiere, and I think I have teach you a lot of techniques during this video. So if you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe to Anti-VFX, and I'll be back with the next video tutorial. Thank you so much.
Face to face I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in me, it tore me apart, fade away. I felt so lost.